right to begin today's show without joining our voices with the voices of those crying out for justice on social media.
Yes, our thoughts are with the families of the victims of both past and recent police brutality and assault of all forms.
Well, you may not be directly affected, but we just can't fold our arms and stand by the sidelines. This is our country. If it affects one, it affects all of us. And frankly, it has affected far too many people for too long.
Yes, indeed. And it doesn't take much to show concern. All it takes is a retweet or a repost as we continue to hope and fight for justice. So let's put our time on social media to good use and continue to do our part as much as we can.
Yes, having said all that, welcome to the show, guys. In happy times and sad times, you know we're always there. That's our duty, and it gives us pleasure to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness's Flyness. I go by the name King OJ. Well, you can call me OJ. That's where it is.
It is what it is.
I like your vintage shirt.
Yes, you look nice.
I know, right?
What? I like your vintage shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Okay, just checking. It's your girl, Arika with the Dimples. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, guys.
Yes, indeed. And my name is Amanda Dara, and today you can call me Amanda Dara. All right, guys. By the way, welcome to June. Yeah, happy new month.
Happy new month, guys. Well, on the first half of the show, we have Over the Weekend, and then entertainment news, then celebrity birthday shout-outs.
Yes, then there will be Rewind Man Crush Monday and Sweetville brought to us by Amanda Dara.
Second half of the show, we'll show some gratitude on the Chew It Up segment and then take the news recap. Then, of course, on Daily Top 5, we'll take a look at 5 tips to avoid being broke.
And finally, on today's TSM, we'll be talking about friendship. The question for today is, how old is your longest friendship, and how and where did you meet your friend? I like that, actually.
Yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, sounds so good. So, ladies, shall we begin the show?
Yes,
Of course,
we can.
yes, we shall.
Okay, let's do this.
See you in a bit. Become a big star.
Hey, hey.
I love that one right there from John Oga featuring Adekunle Gold and Simi, and that was Uncle Suru. Now, guys, welcome back to the show. It is time to discuss what we got up to over the weekend. So, who goes first? Ladies first. OJ, stay back. Thank you. Oh, lady.
Oh, okay, I had quite a packed weekend, you know. So on Friday, I started off with, you know, apart from the regular waking up and brushing teeth, all of that, I had a live
Some people don't
session.
do that,
Oh, wow. Well,
If you're one of those people, please brush your teeth, okay? And then I had a live session with Frank Edwards later on in the evening, and it was really cool. He even performed for me on his session. We talked about everything from how it was like working with Domyon, you know, how he was such a fan. And then he was like, please, I want to take your picture. And then Domyon was like, I know you, you're Frank Edwards. I'm like, what?
Alone?
Yeah, it was such an interesting interview, and it was so humbling, and I really enjoyed that. Then on Saturday, I woke up and I felt like cooking. I haven't cooked in a while. So I
Is the house
decided
okay?
to, yeah,
Okay.
nothing really, but so I made some brown rice, fried rice.
Huh?
So I used brown rice to make fried rice. Yeah, so that was the difference. Then I made some meatballs. That's the meatballs fried over there.
Brown rice.
Yeah.
To make fried rice.
It's like healthy.
So it wasn't greenish?
It was healthy fried rice. Why would it be greenish?
Like with the old curry that makes fried rice look greenish.
Green?
and all.
You eat green fried
No,
rice?
like, you know the color I'm talking about. You know the fried rice color? Yeah.
Curry color.
Yeah,
No. This was actually with brown. I couldn't find regular rice because my parents in my house, we don't eat that kind of food anymore for health benefits. So it was very healthy.
OJ, why are you confused?
I made some spaghetti later with meatballs. I didn't take a picture of the afterwards of all of that. Then after that, I went live again, and I decided to do something that I stole from Wendy Williams, Hot Topics, you know, where I now started talking about the, you know, the case of George Floyd in the U.S. and even the tribalism case and police brutality case in Nigeria. And I had people calling, tuning from all over the world, some people from Italy, from Germany.
And they were calling in?
Yeah, they were saying this are their experiences. This is my everyday experience. Somebody from Atlanta was like, every day when the police stops me, I have to put my hand on the dashboard because I have to show them that I have no weapon. So it was very interesting to actually see that even Nigerians in the diaspora are facing this type of racism. So that was basically my Saturday. Then I woke up on Sunday and my shoe shelf finally came in. So I arranged my shoes. And then, and I had a couple of shoes that are not my size.
The dressing table is
It's coming today.
Yeah. We're going to see it over the weekend.
Yeah, you see it next weekend. So I'm just getting my room in shape, small. You know, this pandemic, you had to hold up on some unnecessary expenses. But now we're going back there. But what I'm now doing consistently is doing it in small bits and pieces. Yeah. But that was my Sunday.
Okay, so after cooking all of this food, you ate it alone with your family?
Well,
you don't think that we should taste fried rice made with brown rice? You don't think
fried rice? That's what you said.
You don't think we need to taste it?
I know that you people are not really into all those healthy options and stuff. So? You know, maybe Faladele likes all those kind of things, but I don't know about.
Please,
that's defamation of character.
I'm telling you.
And we're gonna sue her.
Please, next week or when next you have time, just do it for the culture.
All right.
Want to taste it. Hey, leave me alone.
What's your own?
As usual, what I always love to do. We can't go out, so we just try to chill when we're indoors. And of course, watch a whole lot of movies. Finally, I got to watch Living in Bondage, and shout out to Ramsey Noah, who keeps making it easy for me not to have a favorite Nigerian actor. Yeah. Like he has been my favorite.
Your favorite Nigerian actor. Oh, wow.
And it's just still making it easy for me. After watching Living in Bondage, I'm like, this is the guy now.
I've not finished it, but I started yesterday. I actually slept off on it.
You slept?
No, I was really tired. Really tired. But it was very interesting. I promise you, it was very interesting.
How do you sleep watching Living in Bondage? No matter how tired you are.
Sorry. I'll finish it today.
Yeah.
Well, she made brown rice Friday, so she has to be tired. Yeah. Let's keep it.
So watch Living in Bondage. I was able to watch Love is War too. That's Omoni Oboli and Richard.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, I liked it. So just movies weekend. I watched Muna. The one that they saw to me was in.
How was that? That she was playing the action, like assassin thing.
Like split seconds of that.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
I loved it.
Okay.
Let's just leave it.
Because I'm like, okay.
So this weekend was just all about watching movie and just chilling indoors with a couple of friends.
I think I had a packed weekend as well. You know, there was a whole Friday thing. So when I got home on Friday, typical me, Yoruba film. See, I don't think that there's any Yoruba film on YouTube that I'm not up to date with, that I've not seen.
Wow.
You see, I'm the archive of Yoruba film.
Have you watched Koto?
See, Koto Aro, Koto Egbe, Koto anything. I've seen everything.
You're trying to debate
Some, I used to even now wait for their premieres. Like, okay, part 2 is coming out on so day. So I'll now set reminder.
Wow.
And that's how deep it is. So Yoruba films. So cool. And then at some point I got bored, and then I started doing karaoke. I found some videos on YouTube, like songs that I've liked from like secondary school. So I found them on YouTube and I started playing them and I sang along. And if I knew what was going on, I found myself on an OAP's page. I used to like do stuff with her like 6-7 years ago, and then I watched the videos and I'm like, ooh, I used to back up for the girl playing. That's Aduke. Wow. Yeah, I used to be her backup singer.
Aduke?
Yes, Aduke. Yeah, I used to be Aduke's backup singer. So seeing the video, I played it. I'm like, oh my God, and then I sang along. And then I saw one interview with one of the artists I used to work with way back as well, Kamar and Chi. So I'm like, wow, these videos are still on YouTube. So I was just chilling and finding what was going on. It was 7:30 a.m. On Saturday, yes.
Were you all alone doing all this?
I was alone doing my madness. Honestly, even my Insta story was like waist bead, because I was recording all through, And then I woke up. I went to bed like 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. By the time I woke up, it was like 6-ish, and I was like, curfew is in 2 hours. I was supposed to see a friend of mine.
Wow.
I was supposed to see a friend of mine, so I rushed to his place, and he made.
Oh, is it he?
Eba. Yeah, he's my friend now, so there's nothing to hide.
No, we're just asking.
He made eba and egusi, and I'm like,
he cooked
for you.
He cooked dinner for you.
He didn't cook dinner for me. We're plenty in the house.
Wait.
Let's be guided.
A guy made dinner for Arike.
No, but what was that picture that day?
Okay, the initial one, the initial one was oats. So I started my weight loss journey thing. Okay. So I made oats, and that was what I had when I woke up around that 5:30-ish. So I ran to his place. I was like, sorry, fuck off you, go and land me in trouble. Let me come and say hello. And I was like, he made egusi, and he was really feeling
What was that, the egusi?
Plenty meat and everything.
Are you feeling threatened?
Yes.
OJ.
So
I can cook egusi too.
OJ is feeling threatened.
I can cook egusi with a salt.
That was the eba.
He even did plating.
And I was like, wait, this eba is a lot. So I had like I think just a little part of it. And but the egusi wasn't that bad for a first timer. It wasn't that bad. Yeah.
That was his first time.
My egusi is on point.
Yeah, forget that.
After that, he rolled it.
Hey, leave all
oh my goodness.
design.
So after that, I watched Yoruba film. I frustrated him with Yoruba film in his house, and when it was like 7:30 because it's still the same estate. So I just went home and then I did my workouts because I did my workouts in the morning. So I did my workout at night. And then on Sunday morning, so that was this thing. So I couldn't do a video of myself and at the same time still do a video of my YouTube instructor. So on Sunday, I woke up, felt really cool myself. I felt very different. And I was like, oh, yeah, let's do this. And then I went online and it was just sad stories all the way. Crazy. And I was just like, nah, I'm not doing this. Let's just focus on great stuff. And boom, TV, and now I'm here.
The best part of that, your story, is that dinner.
Have you tasted my amalang bagiri?
No, darling.
You will not go. This one I are going home. You are going home 30 minutes. 30 minutes, you are going
home. Cannot make anything. Forget that thing.
Okay. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Over the weekend, we'll take a look at the latest stories in entertainment when we come back from this break.
Yes.
LMI right there, giving us vibes. All right, guys, welcome back to the show.
It's for lovers, though.
It's for lovers?
Yeah, boot up.
Like, boot up. Okay, like but we love you.
Like Amanda did not say that she cooked rice for one guy, too.
Oh, she did?
She just left that part out.
Wow.
No,
come on, guys. We're just going to concentrate on entertainment news. I don't know what these guys are talking about. All right, the very first story on our list is Davido. OBO himself buys Banana Island mansion. Nigerian superstar Davido has just purchased a mansion located in Banana Island, an exclusive highbrow area of Lagos Island. An excited Davido put up videos of his new property on social media pages, showing off the ground floor, the elevator, the spacious living room, the balcony, and the gorgeous kitchen, revealing how he was able to afford his newly acquired Banana Island home. He tweeted, and I'm quoting, "Moved to Banana with money I made from singing about bananas falling on someone. Cruise." Now, if you recall, Banana Falling is one of the lines of Davido's monster hit Fall, which was recently certified gold in the USA and, of course, in Canada as well.
I'm actually very happy for Davido.
OBO is giving us pandemic drip. What?
And this was the same person that said, we are getting broke. This pandemic, only artists that will...
Did you guys see the clips? I saw it now.
Is this pandemic will know artists that are true?
Before artists, they even furnished
I'm broke, I'm broke. I'm broke. Look at this.
You know,
so this is brokenness.
They are broke, but they still have like 13 billion in their account. So, but normally maybe they have 500 billion. But you know, for people like us, like just give me 1 billion.
You know, I feel like you can see the difference between having an international hit and having a locally blown hit. Honestly speaking, 40 million streams on Spotify, certified gold in USA and Canada. You know that your streams are equal to money, not like here where you're just downloading for free. So you know that and it was even top Shazam song in the USA for a very long time.
And the most viewed African video on YouTube so far. I like this new development. At least those people that used to go and stand in front of Davido's house, because it's Banana Island, y'all cannot even get entry into that place.
Now I'm on that table because I was still thinking, maybe as I'm broke this pandemic, maybe I'll just drive past. You know, so I used to drive past and wave. But now maybe I'll just drive past and still see if they recognize me and still wave. But now that they are moved to Banana Island.
He has not moved finally though.
You will do like
he has not moved finally though. But you can still drive by.
You cannot drive by because it's not really Indians again. It's the people that are parking low.
My own is that I'm just wondering if he's going to bring the whole gang there.
It's a house that I heard has like 5 bedrooms. Yeah, so
it doesn't matter. I think he and Chairman needs privacy actually.
Privacy? What will not happen to the other rooms?
Because it's so huge.
And Davido is a kind of person that always moves around with a whole lot of people. So he will still have spaces for
So in fact, we should actually be saying that the gang is moving to Banana Island.
Davido, please, do you have BQ?
Yes, it does.
I can rent your BQ.
You want to rent? He can't give you now. Just call him.
What is wrong with you? Congratulations, Davido, right there. We're happy for you, and we pray that the money sprinkles all over and drops all over.
Go and sing
and let it fall on us too. Yes. Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Exactly. Amen. All right, moving on to another good news. Regina Daniels and her husband are expecting their first child. Nollywood actress Regina Daniels and her husband, Ned Nwoko, are expecting their first child. Announcing his wife's pregnancy status, the politician and businessman took to his Instagram page to write, "It is now official. I am excited to announce that my baby is having a baby. baby at Regina Daniels. He captioned it alongside a picture of a heavily pregnant Regina. Confirming her pregnancy status, Regina Daniels also took to her Instagram page to share pictures of herself rocking the baby bump with the caption, "I have never been this happy before. This feeling of becoming a mom is the most amazing journey of my life. I see myself speaking to my tummy all day, staring at the mirror and still can't believe it. This child is about to change my entire life. Oh, how much I can't wait." Well, massive congratulations to Regina Daniels and her husband.
Yeah.
I like the fact that,
massive congrats.
We can't talk about this without addressing the fact that a lot of people dragged the mother and dragged them and everything. But then I like the fact that they took a step back from the whole social media thing to just do their stuff, and they went private, and now it's like whatever they let us know is what we know. And I'm just glad that they took that step, because a lot of dragging and everything would still have been happening, should have still been getting social media trolls and backlash and all that stuff, and it would be affecting her. So it's good to know that she's in a good place and they're in a very happy relationship and marriage.
Interesting stuff. Well, I mean, as you said, at this point, we can only wish them congratulations, because at the same time, I think they shut up Nigerians. They had nothing to say. She didn't get pregnant out of wedlock. She got married to him. Now she's pregnant with her husband's baby. So we can't really say much about it, but just wish them happiness. And even a popular blog carried the news about 3-4 months ago, but people were not sure whether it was true or not. But now we have seen that it is true. So
all right, massive congratulations, Regina Daniels. Yes, moving over to the foreign story. Forbes retracts Kylie Jenner's billionaire status. Yes, Forbes magazine has pulled reality star and cosmetic mogul Kylie Jenner off their youngest self-made billionaire list. According to Forbes, Kylie Jenner spun a web of lies about her company figures and forged tax returns to reach the mega million milestone. In an article issued by Forbes, it was revealed that Kylie's beauty company is significantly smaller and less profitable than the family have spent years leading the cosmetic industry and media outlets to believe. Forbes further revealed that the figures the Kardashian-Jenner family gave for Kylie Cosmetic were questionable. As at the time of filing this report, and due to the coronavirus pandemic, Kylie Jenner's net worth is currently just below $900 million. Reacting to all of the accusation, Kylie Jenner took to her Twitter page to express her shock. The 22-year-old and mother of one wrote, and I quote, "What am I even waking up to? I thought this was a reputable site. All I see are a number of inaccurate statements and unproven assumption, LOL. I have never asked for any title or tried to lie my way there ever, period." She continued, "Even creating tax returns that were likely forged, that's your proof? So you just thought they were forged? Like, actually, what am I reading?" In conclusion, she wrote, and I quote, "I can name a list of 100 things more important right now than fixating on how much money I have." You might remember that in 2019, Forbes declared that Kylie Jenner had dethroned Facebook Mark Zuckerberg as the youngest ever self-made billionaire, a title which she also retained earlier this year when the publication was released.
Look,
it's
just sad. I mean, from Kendall's drama with the whole festival to now Kylie. It's just tiring. And, you know, I also read somewhere that, you know, she's apparently not speaking to her mom, who is also a manager. And her mom is like literally panicking because anything can just happen and she doesn't want to get fired. I don't know. It's just, we don't really know what to say, because well, Forbes gives us, Forbes gave us the news. Now they're saying it's not true. I'm beginning to wonder, is Forbes actually very reputable?
Is it not
because this whole Kanye thing happened, and I'm like, what is going on? You guys are, the standard that we have before with Forbes is like whatever they say is true, but now they're beginning to seem like a joke to me.
So the way I see it, I feel like Forbes, you cannot take away the fact that Forbes is a reputable company, but I feel like there are now loopholes here and there that are making it more difficult. Now, when I read more on the story, it was talking about, I think in 2018, where she made about $180 million in profits, but they declared that she made almost $300 million in profits. Now, it's a case of, you know, changing the figures slightly. You made a profit, but 180, let's make it 250, that kind of thing. That's what they're saying she did. Also, she sold 51% of her company to Costco. Now, because of that evaluation of her profits, she was selling about 2 or 3 times the pricing of those shares. Now, what they're saying is, if with the current evaluation, that means Costco paid 8 times what they should have paid. So that's where the anger is coming from. And if she's saying it's a lie, then she should come out with the figures, because Forbes doesn't also just... Forbes did not come and say Kanye West is not a billionaire. It was Kanye West that said you didn't get the figures right.
He brought out the documents.
So Forbes does not come back. I hardly have I ever seen them retracting their statements. That's heavy.
But then when you start to put out statement, before you put out your statement, you should do like major findings, because you have
major findings.
Why is she not talking to Kris Jenner? Why is she not talking to her mom?
Because she felt her mom must have done figures here and there, and of course that's why.
And in the past, Kris Jenner has been known for doing that.
Yeah.
She has done it with Kim Kardashian. She has done it with them. So we can't really say for sure what is going on.
Talking about a good mom,
people should just calm down, because they are trolling Kylie.
We're ever talking about Kylie being taken off the billionaire list. She has over $900 million.
See what we're not having the same issues.
See, maybe I will try and Forbes. I have money too. Let me see if I can forge some things too, so that
let me recharge that. It's not that type of money.
We will forge something.
OJ,
we forge something.
I had brief heart attack just now. It was very brief.
The way they will mend your heart.
You see that all of us are maintaining our level, please. Let's just focus on our focus, I beg.
Wow. I mean, Tweetville has not started, but that savagery was heat right there. That's all we can take on the entertainment news today. Moving on to celebrity birthday shout out. All right, the first on our list is Amy Schumer, who is 39 today. All right, she's an American stand-up comedian and actress, and she ventured into the comedy in the early 2000s and has had a career in both television and film. She's the co-creator, or rather the creator, co-producer, co-writer, and star of the Comedy Central sketch comedy series Inside Amy Schumer. Happy birthday to her. And it's so exciting that this is somebody that actually came from a reality contest from comedy. I think that's amazing, and she's broken through.
I think that she already had a career going before she went into
that.
From like 2000.
So everything just worked perfectly.
Yeah,
you already knew what to do,
what you can do. So that was just a stamp.
Goals. All right, the second person on our list celebrating is Heidi Khan, who is 47 today. She is a German model, television personality, businesswoman, fashion designer, and actress. She was the first German model to become a Victoria's Secret angel. And following a successful modeling career, she got into television and became the host and judge of reality shows German Next Top Model and Project Runway, and the judge on the reality show Americans Got Talent. Wow, Heidi Khan has been doing something. And she looks like such a model, even at 47.
Yeah,
and
she's also very emotional. She's always like, she's the one to first cry. Every time like, Auntie, calm down. Why is water always coming out from your eye? Even me that used to cry, going, your own is too much.
You know, there's always that emotional person that they need as a judge, so I think she just fits into that role perfectly.
She has her heart on her sleeve. And also she's Seal's ex-wife as well. So wow. Happy birthday to you, Heidi Khan. We also have Just Saul in the building. Arika just said this guy's a joke. Well, guys, he is actually an Indian engineer who is popular for his hilarious comedy videos on social media. He's 51 today, and that is why...
He's just so 51.
That is why you say he's a joke.
He's like, bro, what are you about? He's always chatting nonsense.
Honestly, but what I found so amazing about this guy is that he's actually a proper engineer. Like, that's his day job.
I can't take this person serious. I can't take Just so serious. Like, Just so, this thing is not straight.
Like, there's a way he's always doing that. He's so annoying.
Oh my goodness, we love him right there.
Love him right there. Happy birthday.
He's currently living in Zambia for, I think, 17 years right now. All right, we have another great one on the list, Morgan Freeman, who is 83 today. He is an American award-winning actor, popular for his roles in films such as Bruce Almighty, Evan Almighty, Million Dollar Baby, The Shawshank Redemption, The Dark Knight trilogy, and many others. He has also served as a narrator, commentator, and voice actor for numerous programs, series, and television shows. When you just hear Morgan Freeman's voice.
Morgan Freeman's voice
is so dynamic.
He's so good at playing God.
Honestly, like
my goodness.
Yeah, he has a particular reality show that he had to voice. He was talking about history of the Bible and everything.
Of God.
Yeah, the story of God, exactly.
Stuff.
And I like the fact whereby when this coronavirus situation started, people had to send him messages like, we want to hear your voice commenting on a situation like this. Come up with a documentary. And he actually did. Came up with a documentary and had to voice about the whole coronavirus
You just feel
pandemic.
calm.
Like,
honestly.
you will take in the word. It will enter your head. Talented actor.
Entertainment splash. You'll be like,
God, this voice of God. God is calling.
Wow. Happy birthday to Morgan Freeman right there. Amazing, amazing guy. Now, here in Nigeria, we have Steve Babaiko, who is celebrating.
Forgive brother. Eden.
The Nigerian advertising and music executive and founder CEO of Extreme Music is 49 today.
Ooh, Steve Babaiko.
This man
He doesn't look it.
Honestly.
Steve Babaiko will still go for shows. Like, I remember him recording Snapchat of going to the Bad Boy Reunion concerts. Like, he actually... This man is still young in art.
And I like that they are circles.
Yes,
Aleko Koli and all of them. I just really love them. Like, they are the OGs of this our industry.
They know that they are the OGs.
Yeah, the OGs. Like, they are proper. My Kogi brother, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
That's what
It's okay to farm.
It's not
all right. All right, we have Tom Holland on our list, who is 24 today. He is an English actor who rose to stardom for playing Peter Parker and Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe superheroes films Captain America, Civil War, and Spider-Man Homecoming. He was also in Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, he's a professional Spider-Man.
So initially, when Tom Holland started playing Spider-Man, I was like, no. Because it was Tobey Maguire that was playing Spider-Man. I was like, who is this guy? Can this guy really fit in well? And all through right now, he has been killing his role as Spider-Man.
I feel like this is somebody that was able to carve his niche from looking very ordinary.
Yeah.
And because you don't expect him to be, that's why he works so well for Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is supposed to be like a student. And he has mastered the art of being Spider-Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. All right, guys, that's it. That's all we can take. And of course, happy birthday to you out there. If you're celebrating, we're wishing you love, light, peace, happiness, and of course, a kiss from me to you. Mwah! Love you.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, our Rewind and Man Crush Monday. Take a look at what we have for you guys today.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1974, My Girl Bill by Jim Stafford hits number 12. And in 1985, Weird Al Yankovic released his Dare to Be Stupid LP. And in 1999, finally on this day, British singer Dido's debut album No Angel is released in the United States. And that's it on Rewind. It's Man Crush Monday. And today, our man crush is the award-winning Nollywood actor and producer, Eyina Nwigwe. Eyina has worked alongside some of the most respected producers and directors in Africa and overseas. Originally from Imo State, Nigeria, Yina, as friends like to call him, graduated with a degree in economics from the University of Calabar, Nigeria. It was in the university Eyina began his career in the arts and entertainment as a runway model and transcended to the sought-after print advertising model. He made his first acting debut in Wheel of Change in 2004, directed by well-esteemed filmmaker Jetta Amata, who immediately noticed his budding acting abilities. While a rather shy person, Eyina found little trouble engaging in more roles through his endearing demeanor and optimal physique. His career propelled after his initial role, then taking on a range of characters during the later part of the 2000s and 2010s. such as the lead in Amata's Mary Slessor, which he also produced. Some of the movies he featured in include Reloaded, Bachelors, Black Gold, Turning Point, Silver Rain, and more. In 2014, Iwigwe starred in an explosive political thriller, Black November, co-starring Oscar winner Kim Basinger, Mickey Rourke, Vivica A. Fox, Akon, Wyclef, and Annie Edge. It was this film that introduced A&R to the American audience and world stage. His most recent and record-breaking film, The Wedding Party, remains the highest-grossing West African film till date. Now here are 5 things you did not know about A&R. Iwigwe is based in Abuja and travels between Lagos and Los Angeles. Aside from showbiz, A&R is a savvy businessman and considers himself a creative entrepreneur. He enjoys keeping fit by playing tennis. News of Africa named him #1 in the 12 sexiest Nollywood actors of 2017. A&R pushes the standards of Nigerian films by bringing his experiences abroad to Nigeria. All of this and more are reasons we love the talented A&R Iwigwe, and he is our man crush today.
Hey, Mr. Easy, Jasul, right there. Wow. I mean, we just love that one. Chicken curry right there. All right, guys, it's now time for your daily dose of laps. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Tweetville. Wow. I don't know what's going on with them, but okay. Manto now says Bombo class, and we can see this really happy picture. Mother, father, and child. Even the child is smiling. Omogena said the baby entered the right country. Because if you're born in Nigeria, you're smiling this much.
Wow, really? Nigeria just left the group.
I'm not around.
I've not seen any Nigerian kid that they just gave birth to. That's like this.
So what is this look like? See where they do your hand like say, no miss Rose.
It's like, oh, look at my fine mommy and daddy. The air is fresh. Wow.
In Nigeria, even when you don't cry, when you just want to be normal, like you just want to be numb because you don't want to feel the pain, they will still beat you. The nurse will say, hey,
I feel like when
cry.
they spank babies, because someone like me, when I was born, my butt was blue because they were beating me. Why are you so harsh? But yeah, let's just move on.
Oh God, you should leave me alone. Get Nigerian president and governor. It's Amanda and Harry.
No, I'm not there. I just said that. OJ.
When I saw this, it actually offs me. Now, we have been seeing this, the hashtag, the matter, it's been trending all over Twitter and everything. So now this one goes. So my friend paid her boyfriend a visit at his apartment in Lekki while he was away, and he asked her to cook him a decent meal. The girl carried her boyfriend's fish with the aquarium, fry am, use cook jollof rice, serve am. Hashtag the matter we still they settle. Man, then you can see the aquarium empty.
Wait.
That
You go carry fish.
The thing is that, you know, there's tilapia that you put inside aquarium. The one that is...
No, it's not. It's goldfish.
And then the small ones, some people put tilapia and the rest. So she thought it was just a colorful tilapia.
I'm going to shade my friend. I've always said this. It's those people that grew up in Makoko that will do things
Hey!
like this. Because, yes, my friend. I
didn't say it.
Honestly, I used to tell her because every time she'll be saying, fresh fish. Fresh fish. What I get from the water. I'm like, Auntie, I cannot be giving you fresh fish every time. It's because you grew up in Makoko.
Yeah,
so
true,
you have to drive canoe, you go enter the canoe, they do like a paddle. They pick
Wow.
fish. So that's this girl. This girl is on my
This
friend's
was a
table.
point and kill for her.
Yes.
I'm getting
She's on my
you.
friend's table.
I'm getting you. She's like, I mean, this thing will be very
ma'am.
sweet.
She will use sieve, you know, she'll put the sieve inside to pick it because that's how they fish.
I know what can
See,
settle
I'm
this
still coming
matter,
to eat jollof in your house.
Anyways,
Please, I beg
what
you.
can
Don't be
settle
angry.
it?
What can settle this matter?
Nothing can settle this matter, my guy.
No, I want
There are
to
some
hear.
people, they don't joke with things like this. All those
What
people that...
can, wait, what can settle it today?
Darling, it's not fish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Guy.
No.
OJ,
When they rub the guy's chest.
OJ, even person will go sit down wearing blue jean, turn this thing for white leather chair. You know, nothing happen.
Okay.
Forget.
Let's just move on to more just because you have brought about another matter. I'm going to more tweets, man.
Me to cook me. If it was me to settle the matter.
Oh, now we can see a picture of Michelle Obama. And I'm not sure which of the children this is, but when they were much younger. Now, this is my mom telling people I can fix phones after I only set up her email. All mothers, African mothers,
Fathers.
Nigerian mothers. No, my dad will still say,
Okay, we know. We will catch
my
you.
mom My mom has called me mechanic, engineer, doctor, everything.
For small thing.
Small thing, no. Mother is so smart. She can even hack into. I can't.
Resourceful.
Please. And she's looking like, Mom.
This is my daughter. This is my daughter. She's very good. You can imagine.
Some people are still studying medicine. Year 2. My daughter is a doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, if you are sick, you can just call her. Come on.
That's why they'll not tell you, my charging port is not working. Mommy, my job description now, where it end? It end before. No start time.
Moving on to more tweets. We love you guys. We love our Nigerian moms like that. Saint Mary says, at my big age, I still need to recite 30 days has September,
My brother,
April, June, and November. All the rest have what? 31. To figure out when the month ends.
Everybody's on this table.
Are you on this table?
I still did it on Friday because I was like,
yesterday.
wait, no, 1st of June will be Sunday. And I said, no. 30 days are September.
Do you know what I was doing the other day?
31st.
Even to convert dollar, I had some dollars with me. I was like, $1 equals to this. So if $10 equals to this, how much is this? I didn't want to use
Amanda, you have
calculator.
dollars. Come and do giveaway now.
Moving on to much.
Please,
Amanda.
we'll continue for Friday. Arika scammed us. She's not do giveaway. Amanda, if you want her to do
I
giveaway.
said I had $1 note, not
No, you
$1,
did not say
but just
$1.
a dollar note. It's not plenty.
And you're calculating with $1.
That's the
Was it
reason why-
$100?
Yes. That's all.
You see, Amanda has $100. You know how much I have?
$100. We should divide this into 3.
Yes, now.
Do giveaway.
Yes, now. Yes, now.
Moving on to more tweets. I'm tired of you people. Royal Ozzy says, this guy, see, this is street hawking on another level. 2.0. This guy bought watermelon from a vendor through the window while the train made a quick stop. Few moments later, when the train resumed its journey, realized that the watermelon didn't fit in between the bars. So he had to hold it like this. Because he has paid for it, okay? He can't waste.
No,
What can he do in that situation?
You can't cut it because
Can't cut it. It's also, but I didn't even know that they were hawking at train stops. Nigerian hawkers. What? So that means they are running after a train. What? We need to talk about that.
No.
What?
I'm not even thinking about the Orcas right now.
Wow.
I'm thinking about how my brother is going to get to Ido town.
He needs to borrow a knife.
They might just even
Or
steal this
something.
thing
They
later.
might-
When he just gets to one of
You know
those
that
train
those,
stops.
No. When he gets to the next train stop, you ask somebody, let me slice him.
Okay,
Then you pay like 15 naira.
No. The problem is you not tell somebody to help him bring him inside. The person not inside the tent. The person to
Jackpot.
collect is a jackpot. See, eh?
Wow!
That's
Plus
so
you,
shine.
plus the hawker that sold that watermelon, all of the person that is going to help, plus the train.
I'll give you people.
We're giving you people. That's it. That's all we can take on Twitter
Wow, that
today.
one off me.
Wait,
Thank you
Amanda,
so
you
much,
still do
Amanda.
giveaway, Abi?
He said it's only $100 now.
You
How
can
much
share
is
it now.
$100?
It's like 30-something K.
Hey, it's not big
give us
money
now
now.
10K something now. I want you to Amanda share this money. Don't be stingy.
Amanda Dara.
Philanthropist. Thank you, philanthropist Amanda, for bringing to us. All right, guys. Well, it is almost 1 o'clock, which means that Truth Syndrome Monday will kick off in a short while. Now, the conversation has already begun online, so join in on Twitter and Facebook. We are TVC Connect with the popular hashtag #ESplashOnTVC. The question for today is, how old is your longest friendship, and how and where did you meet your friend? I'd like to know, so go get your answers ready. We'll be back in a bit.
Yes,
Stay here
sir.
with us.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time to chew it off, where one of us will tell the house what he or she is currently grateful for.
I see that your eyes are
Guy.
tearing up already. What are
Yeah,
you
very
grateful
emotional,
for?
grateful. I said, great. Wow, what's going on today? Very emotional gratitude. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what am I grateful for? Yeah, I'm grateful for hotel managers.
Huh?
Yeah, for
Wow.
always keeping married people's secrets safe.
That's what you're grateful for.
Yeah.
That's what you are tearing
So-
up for.
No, that wasn't what I was tearing up
Okay.
for. So I was having a conversation with a hotel manager who happens to be a friend of mine, and she was just giving me gist of a very big hotel in Lagos, giving me gist of
Different people.
And I'm like, do you know you can write a book and just spill out people's secrets right now and spoil relationship? Said, nah.
Confidentiality
So
and
yeah,
everything.
confidentiality and all that. So I'm grateful for people like that who always tend to keep
Wow.
people's secret. That's why we say I have some marriages they're intact.
Yeah, do your job and stay mute.
You know what? It's a very interesting gratitude. But you have a point. You have a point because people who work in salons, people who work in like transport companies or hotels.
You know what I know.
Those are the places where you get the tea, the real tea.
Honestly,
and when you actually say, okay, especially for people who work in salons, it's very hard for them not to spill.
If you know what I know,
you're gonna like me.
But it's not your business.
Let me just go there.
So shout out to you guys for always trying your possible best just to keep.
At the end of the day,
keep secrets of married women safe.
They're just minding their business and drinking their tea by themselves.
And doing their job because it's a part of their job. They have to be able to stay mute. So, well, that's why we can't do the job because we're always talking.
Do you have tea?
No, I don't have tea.
Think about it.
No, I have coffee.
Do you have tea?
I have tea. Should I give you names of people?
No, we don't want.
Okay, she said she keep a secret.
No, let's just tell people what we have now. Now, here's a quick recap of all that you might have missed in the news.
And then we told you that Davido buys Banana Island mansion.
We also told you Regina Daniels and her husband are expecting their first child.
And of course, we talked about this one. Forbes retracts Kylie Jenner's billionaire status. How sad.
That's all we can take on the news recap. Daily Top 5 is up next, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss out.
Joe Boy on this. Wow, Joe Boy right there with Call. Such a vibe. And we are enjoying ourselves right here in the studio. It's been hot and heavy. If you know, you know. But yes, welcome back.
Arika spilling tea.
So much tea. But we can't tell you about it. But welcome back to the hottest lunch hour show on TV. Yes, I said so. It is the beginning of a new month, and for many that means payday. However, with the financial instability caused by the pandemic outbreak, many people are shorter on funds than usual. That's just the truth. Now, how can that be avoided or managed? Well, we have some tips that can give you fresh perspective on better ways to spend your money and hopefully avoid being broke. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Yes. All right, the first tip on the list is don't purchase what you can't afford. Sounds easy, right? Well, wait till you see that item that you desperately want. But really though, sometimes we tend to spend excessively in all the wrong places and on the wrong things. An important lesson to learn is to never spend beyond your means. If you can't afford that item without hurting your bank account, then maybe you should rethink it.
Absolutely.
A lot of people think that they saw this $90, why am I just saying dollars?
Hey,
$90,000 naira.
Amanda will do giveaway.
No, we're talking dollars, baby. What are you talking about? What you talking about?
But yeah, a lot of people think that because they see guys, they're joking, okay? Don't even believe them. Because they see this 90,000 naira item and they have 120,000 naira in their accounts, they feel like they can afford it. But you can't.
You can't.
Because when you have to remove, like, that's more than half. That's more than 3/4 of your money to buy something. Then you have to know that you actually cannot afford it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. So,
It's tempting. It's tempting, but we're learning. We're trying our best.
Don't go and buy that phone that you know that you cannot afford.
You can't afford it.
You will not be holding that phone to go and beg for curry or time.
Wow.
Or
then when the screen breaks, it will not remain broken because you can't afford
it. You can't fix it.
Wow.
So let's be guided, okay? Thank you. The table is broken.
Number 2 on our list, plan your spending before you actually spend. Yes, this helps you prevent impulsive and unplanned buying. Try drawing up a weekly or a monthly budget that covers bills, supplies needed, and even unplanned eventualities. Doing this helps you form a good spending habit, especially if you can be disciplined enough to stick to the budget.
You guys do this?
This is the trick. Yes, honestly.
It's not coming out the budget.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I love that.
You know what even made me love talking about budget? I remember when Cardi B was coming up as an artist, when she blew up after dropping a hit song. Like, Cardi B will still go on social media like, okay, this shoe, so dollars on a budget. Like, forget that it's Cardi B. This one, I bought it cheap.
On a budget.
On a budget.
So,
this one, on a budget. Even Cardi B is on a budget.
So who are you?
It's a trick, actually, because for someone, I used to be an impulsive spender. Let me be very honest. But when I started doing this, it made me know that, wait, come. this is how much you make in a year. If you set this goal, you can achieve it. So when you have this and you know how much you earn, how much you're spending, and what you have planned, it helps you to even plan ahead. Like, oh, I want to buy this, I want to do this, I want to do that. And a lot of people say, oh, you will not be in the same place by next year. But spend wisely. Planning helps you.
And one thing you can actually try with is grocery shopping. That's where you can actually practice a budget. That's one thing my mom did for me. Down. We will see the egg, something, milk. This one, see.
If you see golden egg, no? It's too expensive. It's this one I want to buy.
If not, she will just go and be buying shrimps, lobster.
Exactly.
Then that's all you eat. No bread, no rice, no... Anyways,
if you want to buy bread. Don't go and buy bread and suya. Stick to those bread, okay? Let's keep it moving. Number 3 is invest smartly, not impulsively. Now, investing is a great way to make money and protect your assets. However, we aren't all experts in investing. As a precaution, always do your research. Don't just put your money into a business without first looking into it. Research will give you the confidence and knowledge you need to make smart investments. This one is a testimony. About 2-3 weeks ago, someone told me about the land that they were selling and all that stuff, and I was like, me, I like property. Now I told you that if I'm not doing present, I'll probably be a realtor and stuff. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let me quickly buy this land so that by time in 2 years, in 3 years, I can sell it and make this XYZ money. But then I was going to jump on it because I thought it was a really good deal. And something just made me slow down a bit. 2 days later, someone told me, oh, that thing was a scam. Like, everybody that paid that day that I wanted to pay,
lost money.
Yes. So, and the thing is, maybe because most of the time when I hear things like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, because they're reputable companies and because I have people that work in those companies. So when they reach out to me, I'm like, there's really no need to do research. But after that one,
background research.
My brother,
and anything
anything researchable.
Let me just say this, investment is not you put 50K, you get 100K. Anything that is doubling. That is, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I heard somebody talking about that this morning. I just told the person, don't come and cry to us in future.
Premium tiers.
Premium tiers.
I'll call your name now, but
don't say that we didn't warn you. All right, the 4th tip on our list is develop a skill or have a side hustle. Money problems can be a significant cause of stress, yes, but if you take a deeper look at it, you discover that many are often broke because they either don't earn enough or because they spend more than they earn. Now, a solution to that would be to either develop a skill that can earn you some extra cash or to start a side hustle to increase your income and pay down your debt. Increasing your income is one of the surest ways to guarantee financial security, and that is so true. If you are staying in Nigeria, especially Lagos, and you don't have side hustle. In fact, the hustle self is no longer side. It's now
side. You have to have side hustle. That side hustle we have.
Now become main hustle.
Wow.
Let me just use an analogy real quick. So we have a table with 4 stands, like 4 stands.
Let's go.
And then we have some tables that is just one rod that is holding it, but it's a really pretty table, looks really nice. Now, if you are that table with the one that means you have one job. If you have the one with the 4 stand, that means you have plenty side also. If that one with the 1 stand breaks, if the table will fall, there's nothing else to hold it. But if one part of that one with 4 legs breaks,
the 3
can hold it. It will probably wobble, but it will still be able to. Contact me for your speaking events, you know. I'm a motivational speaker.
Wow.
It lives in you, man.
1 table stand versus 4 table stands.
So if you have plenty side also, by the time one drops, you will shake you small, but you will still balance.
Arike, you deserve something after the show.
See, what do?
$1 for you. $1.
Which kind of $1? $100 now. What's that?
Wrapping up our daily top 5, number 5, change your mindset. Yes, finally, if you're going through financial crisis, changing your mindset by thinking positive can help you cope better. As hard as it sounds, surround yourself with positivity and don't let depressive thoughts in. Worrying and wallowing in sadness isn't going to make your finances better. Staying hopeful and being financially strategic and responsible will.
Louder for those at the back. You know what? I do not like when I meet people and the first thing says, this economy is very hard. Everything is just hard. Look at my wallet. Nothing is inside. If you shake me upside down, nothing is there.
I don't beg for money.
Gosh. No. The truth of the matter is some people are not just poor physically, financially. They are poor inside their their mind.
Yeah.
And you have to change that because you can't do anything when you feel like the victim, when you feel like the government has done you wrong, when you feel like your parents have done you wrong for sending you to the schools that you went to, when you feel like society has done you wrong, when you feel like the man you're dating or the woman you're dating has done you wrong, you can't get anything done with that mindset.
I have a tiny mindset as well. It also messes you up where people are just like, I just want to be able to have 1 million. By the time that 1 million, you will also, by the time 1 million comes, you will see that 2 seconds, done bust.
Finished.
So you have to, you know, expand your mind, expand, you know, pump it in and out, like the way those boys used to dance.
Okay, Arike, we're losing you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope with these few points of ours, we've been able to convince you,
and not
to convince you that you have to think smart as regards money. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it on Daily Top 5. Up next is Truth Syndrome Monday, and we'll see you after this break.
Contact us. Speaking events. Welcome back, guys. It is still Entertainment Splash, and now it's time for Truth Syndrome Monday. Guys, let's talk about friendship. Now, as we reflect on our day, as we reflect on our day ones, yes, those friends that have been there from time, I say since. Now, the question for today is, how old is your longest friendship, and how and where did you guys meet?
Who wants to go first? Okay, me?
Ladies first now.
Ladies first, okay. My longest friendship is actually 17 years. 17 years. I met her when I was 7. Her name is Tomiwa. So when I don't call her my best friend anymore, I just call her my sister because I feel like we've gone past the whole best friend situation. So we went to the same primary school, but in primary school we didn't actually like each other. Then when it was now time to enter secondary school, she was the only one I knew in that secondary school. So you know how when you're just moving to a new place, you want somebody that you know. So she was the only one I knew there, and we now started actually becoming closer in secondary school. And I didn't, because I attended 2 secondary schools. The very first one I attended was quite posh. The second one, the P and the OSH was not in the name. So for a long time, I couldn't relate to a lot of my classmates, not because I was trying to form, but it was just like I found it very strange saying stuff like off the lights. I wasn't brought up that way, you know what I'm saying? Off the lights! But anyway, so she was one of the people who actually understood that I was not forming, I wasn't pretending, and so she was my friend. We'll now go home together. And because my parents would go to work, my sisters would go to school and everything, so I spent majority of my years in her house, such that I have 2 sets of parents. You know, Thomas' parents are my parents, and then I have my parents, because they actually brought me up. If Thomas' daddy is coming home, everybody's shaking. Oh my God, he's coming. Even me. That's the cane will reach me too. So that's how tight we are. But she's currently in Netherlands. She's doing her master's. She went to Unilag. But it's a case of 2-3 months can go. We might not talk, but once we start talking again, we pick up. So that's
absolutely. OJ, how about you?
Mine, I have a couple. And these ones are the ones that we grew up in church. We grew up in church, from being choristers and even till dates. You know, I had a gang of friends that time that if you mess up with one, we gonna beat you up. Yes, I had that kind of friends. Yes, it's Chelsea. Not aggro. It's just you don't mess up with
Chelsea fans. That's their
we were gangsters from little, because we didn't grow up. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
I'm just imagining very close to the ground.
That's why when people see me these days that I'm quiet, they're like, no, this can't be the guy.
He didn't get the sub.
Yeah, I got it, but I'm just ignoring you. That's why when people see me these days and I'm quiet, they say, no, this wasn't the kind of person that we used to know in those days. Yeah, over 20. Yeah,
calm down.
Yeah, over 20. Yeah, shout out to Michael Orikara, Stephen Orikara.
Birthday?
Yeah, that's Ugo. That's from church. Ugo's elder brother. All of us just grew up in church together, just church boys. Sweet. And people are now doing worldly things now. But we still catch up regularly. We still hang out and just chill and just talk about the past. And all the situation, all the conversation is, when will you marry? Baby boy for life.
No, they deceive yourself. By the time your dread is turning white.
Baby boy for life.
My longest friendship is actually 15 years. Everybody knows Dale's really close. So we met in secondary school, funny enough, and we didn't used to talk. We were sun and moon. We did not used to talk. I think I told you the story of my secondary school boyfriend that they flogged us. So she was the other girl that was trying to be dating the boy. What an insult.
Wow, why is your own always extra? But go on.
That's okay, yeah. So that was how we met. So we were like rivals. So there was you are standing with her. If you're standing with Wumi, because in secondary school then, they used to call me Wumi. Like, if you're standing with Wumi, you cannot be standing with Tola. If you're standing with Tola, you cannot be standing with Tola. So it was like that, and we never liked each other. I was back and forth in the hostel. I would probably pour water on her bed and say that, oh, she bed wet and stuff like that. And, you know, she would come back and burn it was proper rivalry, as in. And then after secondary school, we just lost. So it was one of those people that I was like, we can never be friends. And then I met her again, I think a year or two later in Lekki, and I was like, this one, out of everybody, you two are living in Lekki.
Wow. Witchcraft.
How are you on the island? You're supposed to be
I hope you guys didn't do, oh my goodness.
No, it was beef. It was like,
beef.
How come I'm on the island? Because to her, she now started telling her friends that, oh, now she's moved to the island. I mean, I'm like, what's wrong with this? Me too, I'm on the island. Who are you? You know, so it was that kind of thing, and there were group chats, and me, I've hated group chats, all that nonsense to me. It's not
group.
Nah, I'm not there. So when you add me, I'm already paranoid for the person add me. Are you okay? You know. So I left the group, and there was a lot of gist around that. And when I saw her eventually, I was like, this girl is on the island. And then there was a day I got in trouble, and I needed help, and she was the only person I could call.
Wow, look at that.
She came through, funnily enough, and that meant a lot to me, and that was how we kicked it off. And 15 years since then, like,
God
we're still together. She's my prayer warrior. She's the one that will tell me, oh, let's do Bible time, let's do this.
Oh, wow.
She's my #1 cheerleader. She has like 4 business pages on Instagram. So she will come with her real page on my Instagram, comment, hey girl, this and then we use all our page to still comment the same thing. Like, you know how you have friends that genuinely are happy for you and they care about you. You know, that's one person, and I will never take it away from her. I really love her.
People grow up all those childish.
Yeah, like Benoba, big ups. I love you, girl.
Childish behavior.
Love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are done explaining ours. The phone lines will be open, yes, and of course we'll be taking your phone calls, and of course we'll be taking messages via Twitter, Facebook, and of course Twitter, and of course Facebook, and of course phone call. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a break, and when we come back, we'll be doing that. Stay with us.
You must capture my heart, oh, baby, oh, Starboy, Black Jersey, and Wizkid.
Why are you
blow.
smiling? No, Jay.
They are smiling because I'm not going to say. But welcome back to TSM, right? And today we're asking you, how long is your longest friendship? Yeah, and we have a couple of tweets already. And this one is from Vime Joraz, and he says, 12 years now, and we met on campus, to be precise. And funny enough, she was my classmate. University classmates too, I place to find friends sometimes.
I think we're going to have that conversation one day where we're like, university friends and secondary school friends. Which ones are the real
Secondary school friends are
the
gold.
real G.
University friends are silver. Because in university, nobody is real.
Yes.
You know? But yeah.
Thanks for breaking that down. Yes, check it out some more Twitter. Pretty YKB says 15 years primary school and still counting.
Long.
Really. And Tosa Thompson says, my longest friendship is 12 years old. We met in 2008 at church when we both wanted to sign up for workers in training. We are still best buds. Like, she's the best thing that to ever happen in my life. She has my back and she supports me always. Absolutely. That's so
Friendship
beautiful.
goes right there.
Yeah.
All right, we have Olufemi Oyebode says 13 years now and 1 year as a couple. Hey! Okay.
Married his best friend.
I love it. 13 years plus 1 year. So that's 14 years. So we met on the phone, and she was trying to reach an old friend of hers, and I am that friend now.
Hey!
Sometimes it's good to call wrong number.
My old friend, call me. Oh. Call me.
We have a call on the line. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Hope the weather is not affecting you. Are you cold?
Yeah, not really. I do like the weather though.
That's nice.
Okay, so tell us.
Yeah, so my longest relationship was like 12 years. Yeah, we met in secondary school. We didn't like each other at first too, but then later we just like, just became very close and all, and then she has been like the realest person in my life and all of that. So I really thank God I met her and I appreciate our friendship and all of that.
Oh, so sweet, Ada.
Ada, you're so romantic.
You know what? I really like
God.
that we're talking about this today because a lot of times it's always boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. But now we're seeing boy, boy, girl, girl in a very good way.
Our friends.
Yeah, love it, love it. All right, we still have a couple of tweets. This one's from Miracle Abode, and he says 5 years now, and we met in school.
That's nice.
All right, this one is from Debbie Josh. She says, I met my best friend in primary 5, and our friendship has grown up till now. The three of us are in the same uni. We are also known as the Three Musketeers.
And I know that you people are Sunday Dagboru, you people are troublemakers. You sound like troublemakers. Three Musketeers. You people sound like troublemakers.
They're always three.
Honestly.
Yeah, I feel you guys. All right, we have another call. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing, Miriam?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, all right. So tell us, what is your longest friendship so far?
My longest friendship is 5 years old.
Okay.
Friendship turn relationship.
Friendship turn relationship.
I swear.
Tell us more. Where did you guys meet?
We met like in the compound.
In the compound?
Yes.
Which compound?
You're dating your neighbor.
Like my compound.
Are you dating your neighbor? Hey! Oh,
All those who that
neighborhood relationship.
Neighborhood relationship, eh?
Miriam, are you still there?
Miriam is still here. Oh, I think.
He's never.
Hey. Miriam, nice one, though. Thank God for giving your neighbor a chance. I like we like neighbors like you people.
That kind of go on, Jen. Your neighbor, you say, really?
See,
You will not be
she was like,
Jen like
you will not be justifying the house. Like in
spray
case,
perfume.
Do you understand?
in case it,
When
in
you
case
have
it
to
comes
change
out
the
of
pump, you'll be like,
it
let
comes
me
out.
spray some perfume real quick.
Am I seeing him? Hi.
They say, don't have me texting you, come downstairs. No, are you in the compound now? Yeah, I just drove in. Come in. We've done it before. You don't do it. It's okay.
We wish you all the best, though, Miriam.
And Terry Topka 25 says, 18 years back then in primary school, playing football from street to street.
All right, we have another call on the line. Bayo, what's good? Bayo.
Yes, Bawa.
Bawa, what's good though? So what's your longest relationship, Bawa?
Friendship.
Friendship, I mean.
And it is over 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
From where?
From Plateau. We are staying together in the same village.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Bawa, for calling. All right, still checking out some more tweets. This one is from Uguvon Agaiba, and it says 16 years, secondary school.
What did I tell you guys about secondary school?
That's
They are
the
the key.
plug, man.
Gold friends.
Gold.
Primary school, call.
Primary school is even...
Primary school. You are yet to discover yourself. Most of the time, you guys outgrow each other. So it's like...
It's childish exuberance.
Absolutely.
But if you meet like primary 4, primary 5, then it can be like a diamond friendship.
Wow.
Think about it. We have Angel Summit 20, and he says 23 years, and we met in nursery school.
Damn.
Okay. So you guys are learning your ABC
Nobody
together?
is dragging it with you because we say primary school. You now come and go to nursery. We give it to you, sir. Thank you, sir.
The award. All right?
And MC Panda says, my longest friendship is 22 years. I was born with this friend and I grew up with him till now and we're still friends.
Love that. 22 years.
That is soulmate. And that's the thing. A lot of times when I say soulmate, people are like, soulmate is your partner, your boyfriend, your wife. No, there's some friends that are actually your soulmate. Like you guys.
Are you serious?
Yes, actually.
Wow.
We have a call. Hi,
Hello,
good afternoon, Edie.
Good afternoon.
Idris, what's going on?
I'm good, and you? OJ, what's up?
I'm all right.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so tell us, when was your longest, how long is your longest friendship?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
What do you say?
How long is your longest friendship? Idris, are you there?
I think
the
he has
network
gone.
is really bad because of the weather.
But we still have a couple of tweets, and this is from Aramo Isaac, and he says, I have been friends with my best female friend for over 17 years, and she's still my best female confidant till date. My best male friend should be about 17 years also, but we got disengaged somehow lately. But still, he's my friend though. We all grew up in the same neighborhood. What do you guys think about best female friends?
And best male friend.
No, well, best male friend, but best female friend.
We have another phone call.
Hello, Anna. How you doing?
I'm fine.
All right. How you enjoying your afternoon?
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you so much, darling. So tell us, what is your longest friendship?
17 years now.
Ooh, and who is that lucky person?
17.
My friend.
A guy or a girl?
A girl.
Oh, so sweet. And you guys don't fight all the time?
We still fight.
Or you make up?
We make up, yeah.
Love that, love that. Thank you so much, Anna.
You're looking beautiful.
Wait, Anna, only Amanda, what's happening now?
Okay, you're looking handsome.
Hey, you have to compliment all of us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much for calling. You're still checking out some more tweets. This is from @official Gbemi, and it says, my longest friendship is 7 years. We met at Bida Poly. We started as seatmates, though became friends as still
Seatmates was a thing
honestly.
in secondary school.
Yeah,
I'm keeping seats for someone. Wow.
Atalani with the dimple. Ooh, I love it. Atalani with the dimple. I'm going to say it again. 10 years Lagos at my mom's shop. Yes, I can relate to that. So those friends that you have in your mom's shop or your dad's office or your daddy's colleague that used to bring their daughters or those people too.
That's a thing.
Yeah, actually. Absolutely.
After school, you go to the mom's shop. All right, we have Tap Shaq Amos, and he says 12 years now, and we were class and seatmates since primary school till we finished secondary school, and we are still friends.
Wow.
Seatmates for life. Okay.
Honestly.
You go used to copy your work.
We have another caller.
All right, we have Jason on the line. Jason, what's good?
All right.
What's happening now?
I'm cool. I like your shirt, I swear.
Man.
Nice one.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Jason.
I brought you up well.
That your vintage shirt is go, I swear. That vintage shirt.
That's so. So, Jason, tell us about your longest friendship. Where and now?
Okay, my longest friendship is with Gideon. It's a very funny story. I can't lie. It's a very funny story.
Yeah, break it down.
See, when I was young, I used to live with my mom and dad. But my dad was very busy. He was a principal, and my mom used to go for home lessons at that time, you know. So whenever they want to leave the house, I was about 3 or 4 years old. They would lock me inside. But they didn't know I could go through the protector. So because they didn't know, I normally sneak out every day. So there was a particular day I sneaked out. Then I should be around 4 years old. I left the compound. It became raining. I knew I was playing at the front. But when I came back, maybe I could not recognize my house any longer. So I passed. I started walking in the area. I was very young. I don't leave the house. I don't know the house. So I walked around the street for like an hour. I found a friend. I sat down with him. At about 9 o'clock in the night, and I know I spent the night in the house. So the next morning, the woman was telling somebody that there's a small boy that slept in my house. And so my mom no. And since then, around 10, like 19 years, I've been friends with Gideon. He got me my first laptop.
That is so sweet. Shout out to his friend Gideon.
Thank you very much, Jason, for sharing your story. Wow, as a kid.
We have more tweets right here. At G Gold says 19 years. We met when we were in primary 4.
And at Capital AMD says, my longest friendship is almost 25 years, if not more than that. She also doubles as my fiancé. Hey, we're here for these stories. All right,
love.
Let's try and take a few messages on Facebook.
Yes, this one is from Emmanuel Peter. It says, over a decade we met in secondary school, my first and only female friend.
Queen Almotola 7 says 7 years we met in secondary school.
And Claudina Lopez says 19 years we lived close to each other.
I like all this neighbor love. Neighbor love. Kwabena Church Boy says, over 20 years we met in primary school. We have even become family.
Well, we have Onyi Consola Omotosho who says 9 years we met in secondary school.
So it's safe to say that secondary school is the place to meet very good friends.
Is this a debate now? Is this a debate now?
With all these points of ours, we hope I've been able to convince you that you should hold your secondary school friends.
It's not university. Not university friends.
University friends, then the betrayer they come with.
It's very mad.
It's a massive one.
They'll snatch your boyfriend.
When you hit you, it's like blow.
They'll snatch your
boyfriend. They will backstab you. Star Bill in the back.
If I start to talk, you sure I end it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed every bit of the show and you must have learnt one or two things. Yes, please keep staying safe out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and step 4, avoid crowded places. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is OJ, and I did this alongside Amanda Dara, who will be doing giveaway very soon from our dollars that she has. And of course, Arike with the dimples. We say be at peace with yourself, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Hey.
Hey, Jama! Sorry, I need to